Welcome again, grinders, to Nonstopnoobph for another exciting featured match. I am your host, Asar Opisyal. For tonight's feature, we have Red Deck Wins and Mono White Heroic. So the Red Deck Wins is actually on top of the meta. It is played by almost most of the players now in Pauper, while White Heroic is being played by players who want to just play with other decks other than those that are very popular. So REY Estasio is gonna be playing Red Deck Wins, while MORZ CARAIG will handle the Mono White Heroic deck. Okay, so the Mono White Heroic can be a slight of a bad matchup for the Red Deck Wins because it has a lot of life gain aside from creatures that become huge right away. While the Red Deck Wins has the new card Clockwork Percussionist, adding more draw, like the experimental synthesizer, because it also exiles cards from the library, while the Mono White Heroic of MORZ CARAIG has lots of protections from monocolored and such. Okay, 10 for REY Estasio and 15 for MORZ CARAIG. MORZ will play first. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to support the Filipino Pauper players. Hit the like button, subscribe, and get notified. We will upload more paper battles very soon, so stay tuned. Game 1. They will keep the hand. REY is still thinking. We'll let the dice tell the fate. I think if it's higher, he will keep it. So Laguna comes out right away for MORZ CARAIG. Cannot be targeted by the bolt because it has 4 body. So the planes will come again. Enchantment, Sentinel's Eyes, will trigger the heroic counter for the Laguna. +1/+1 and an early lifelink. That's gonna be a problem for REY Estasio. He will attack right away. Just 2 damage. He didn't count 1 from the Sentinel Eyes. So 18 and 22. 22 gaining 2 life for MORZ. They forgot. It's supposed to have 3. Another Mountains will come out from REY. What will he play next? He must be thinking of removing the creature of MORZ right away. He has the removal. He can probably do 2 lightning bolts to remove the 6 toughness of the Laguna Trailblazer. Is he gonna play an instant? No. He will just play the Kessig Flame Breather. For non-creature spells, will deal 1 damage to the opponent. So a Hyena Umbra with the Totem Armor comes in. This enchantment will save the creature from being destroyed. So that's 7 toughness with the Ethereal Armor right away. So an early scoop for REY Estasio. He knows that the board state is against him. So 0-1 in favor of MORZ CARAIG. So the White Heroic came out to be very fast in that matchup for the game 1. So let's see what will REY Estasio do based on his sideboard. So the White Heroic is really a problematic deck for the fast red deck because of its life links and other stuff that gains life for the handler Okay, Rey Estasio will board in, I guess, 4 cards and removing 4 other from the main board. What would it be for Rey Estasio? Probably he boarded in the set of rays that he has because he wants to destroy the lands of the white heroic, while MORZ CARAIG probably put in more spirit links to gain more life and become more resilient, and probably 2 of those standard bears as well to prevent the damage to the face from the direct damaging instance of Rey Estasio. Are they gonna keep the 7 cards in hand? Okay, mulligan for Rey Estasio. He probably has no lands. He didn't see any land in his opening hand, so he will mulligan. Shuffles again. So the white heroic has a chance of winning game 2 if he has early life link again. And of course with the early one to cast heroic creature, which is the Laguna Band Trail Blazer. So another 7 cards for Rey. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't just keep watching. Also subscribe so that you'll get notified when we upload new contents, which we will do in the days to come. Okay, so Rey will mulligan to 6 cards. Shows his hand. You can see that he has mountains. He plays one of them. An early damage from the Voldaren Epicure down to 19 for MORZ CARAIG. A blood token enters, so that's an artifact. Plains for, and a benevolent bodyguard for the mono white heroic. So that can be sacrificed to protect another creature from being destroyed by red, of course. So 1 mana tapped for casting the Goblin Tomb Raider. This can attack because of the artifact, so he taps the blood token as well. So that's 3 damage for MORZ CARAIG because the Tomb Raider got +1 from the artifact on the board. So the Benevolent will just attack for 1. MORZ CARAIG, I guess, is having problems. He doesn't have anything to cast, no creatures yet. So an experimental synthesizer, exiling a Bushwhacker, 1 mana only, so he just attacks with the 3 damage and casts the Bushwhacker without kicker. 3 planes for MORZ CARAIG. He does the decision of enchanting the bodyguard with a cartouche so that he can have a warrior token. That's not a very good move on his part, but he places a protection from black and red, the Mask of Law and Grace, and another enchantment, the Sentinel's Eyes, to give it vigilance. So that's a 3/3 creature attacking with no blocks because of the protection, so it can't be the target. Any red spells as well. So down to 16 for Rey Estasio, 13 for MORZ CARAIG. Rey will tap for 2, casting the Reckless Impulse, exiling 2 lands, one of which is the Great Furnace, which he will play for the Clockwork Percussionist. So he has 4 creatures that can attack now. Percussionist can attack because it has haste. It's a very valuable creature addition to the Red Deck Wins Tier 1 deck. So he just passes the turn, no attacks for him. Just wants to wait for whatever he has. Okay, another Vigilance enchantment, the Sentinel's Eye. So that's a 4/4 benevolent with red protection with an ethereal armor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enchantment. So that gives him 5. So that's a 9/9 already. +1 from the lifelink. So it has a lifelink. So he will get 10 damage and 10 gain life from that attack. So it has protection from red, cannot be blocked. So no choice but to just take the damage. Down to 6 for REY ESTACIO, up to 23 for MORZ CARAIG. REY ESTACIO will play the Exiled Mountain. What will he do? He cannot remove the creature. The next attack will probably deal more damage than his life. So he's still gonna have answers? Or is he gonna just call it a game? Oh yes, he just calls it a game. Scoops game to a winner for MORZ CARAIG. 2 games for him. So the decision of casting enchantments to the Benevolent Bodyguard eventually paid off for the mono white heroic deck. But the lifelink was the icing to the cake in that matchup. It's a bad matchup for the red deck wins probably. So thank you very much for watching and see you again all soon, and keep grinding.